Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, guys. Cleveland, how are you feeling? I bet you're feeling pretty damn good, guys. Welcome back. What day is it? Wednesday? I think it's Wednesday. The Cleveland Cavaliers, now CBS Sports is telling me that they're 13-12. Pretty sure they're 14-12. This was a great win at home after a couple of really close and tough losses. Obviously that last Sunday you had a 1-point loss to the Utah Jazz. Then you had a pretty much nail biter as well against the Milwaukee Bucks, who defending champions. Cavs fans, I bet you guys are feeling pretty good. One of my subscribers, Ryan, he just DM'd me. I can't really believe it either, but at the same time, it's just because I am such a hardcore Bulls fan. Like, I live here in Chicago. Always have been a huge Bulls fan ever since D Rose got drafted there, I guess I should say. And I totally forgot that DeMar DeRozan was not playing tonight. I totally forgot Alex Caruso's injured. So when I checked the score at halftime, I'm like, hold up, what's going on here? Like, do the Bulls suck? Like, what is going on? Or do the Bulls suck and the Cavs are unbelievable? What's going on here? Injuries, they don't matter. I mean, they do matter, but in a sense, they don't matter in a sense where it's not like you're going to look back at this after the 82-game season and be like, yeah, you remember that Cavs win against the Bulls? And you're like, okay, yeah, that was a great win. They actually didn't have DeMar DeRozan and Alex Caruso playing. Like, you're not thinking that. A win is a win. Doesn't matter who's missing. Doesn't matter who your team has. Doesn't matter who your team doesn't have. Vice versa for the opposing team. So no matter how you want to look at this, I wasn't anticipating this. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that's my Bulls fandom getting in the way and also injuries. But this is nonetheless a phenomenal win for the Cleveland Cavaliers team, who are just so hungry right now. I mean, they're just so hungry. If you guys enjoy this video, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm sick right now, so I apologize if this video is a little low energy. Didn't make a video yesterday, and it really sucked, so we're grinding tonight regardless. Huge win. Also, comment below if you guys want more Cavs videos. Appreciate all you guys, all the love. Cavs Nation's been showing me just a ton of love. Like, we're trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year, 2021. And Cavs Nation, you guys might actually get me there. So if you guys enjoy this video, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Tonight for me, obviously the defense was phenomenal. And I think that's something that, honestly, I don't think people really realize this. I mean, what was it? I don't have their exact rating right now, but I'm pretty sure they were the number 2 ranked defense last week. So they can't have slipped that much, if at all. But you take it from, like, and here's the thing, because, this is one of the first years that I've started to make, like, NBA content for every single NBA team, or as many NBA teams as I can. And so going into the season, I did not think that the Cavaliers were going to be that good this early on. By early on, I just mean as far as, like, you just drafted Evan Mobley with the 3rd pick. I mean, the 3rd pick in the draft. So 14-12, that wasn't something I was expecting. I don't mean to be disrespectful or rude to Cavs Nation, but, like, I was not anticipating that at all. Like, I would be completely lying to you if I said I was. Defensively, it makes sense that they're good. I don't think I was really anticipating that much going into the season, but I look at a couple of these cats on the team, specifically your big boys down low, Evan Mobley, who had, 5 blocks tonight? Did that tie or beat LeBron James's record for most blocks in a game? I'm not quite sure. Maybe a Cavs fan can help me out down below. And then also Jarrett Allen. I mean, we're all familiar with Jarrett Allen tonight. Another double-double, 13-12. I believe his double-double streak was over either against Utah or Milwaukee. My mind's all over the place. I have no idea if you can't tell. But Jarrett Allen is a certified stud right now. I mean, it's not even just right now, actually. That's wrong word choice. He's been a stud all season. And as a Rockets fan, you can tell from the flag back here, so many Rocket fans were like disgusted at the fact that you could pay Jared Allen $100 million. And you watch him play and you're like, he's amazing, especially on defense. But offensively, I think is really where I've seen just a ton of progression this season. Like just offensive, defensive. He can do a lot. I mean, he can't shoot the three ball, but he can do a lot of things. He can be a championship center. He can be the center on a championship team. I see absolutely no reason why he couldn't. And I don't think people really realize, outside of maybe Cavs fans and maybe some Eastern Conference, like hardcore NBA fans, or just hardcore NBA fans in general, like realizing that. Because when I first heard, I've talked about this in my Cavs videos before, when I first heard that the Cavs were going to be running a lineup of Lauri Markkanen, who was, a former Chicago Bull, so I've had plenty of experience with him, at the 3, Evan Mobley at the 4, Jared Allen at the 5, and you have Kevin Love off the bench. I'm thinking that in the offseason. I'm like, okay. Like, let's see how long that works. Like, when the Cavs were kind of concocting all of these big men, when they still had, like, Andre Drummond, you're thinking, like, what are they doing? What's going on here? They know what they're doing. I mean, they know exactly what they're doing. So tonight, Evan Mobley, really solid basketball game, but, I mean, Darius Garland's really holding down the fort. Colin Sexton being out for the season, it somehow might be a blessing in disguise. Obviously, they could really use Colin Sexton. In fact, if this Cavaliers team had Colin Sexton, a healthy Colin Sexton right now, I don't even think it would be fair to put a kind of limit as to how far can they go. Like, without Colin Sexton, could they win a championship? 100%. Is that likely? Especially without Colin Sexton? Not really. Just to be real, not really. So if they had Colin Sexton right now, I'd be thinking to myself, wow, this Cavs, they're just significantly improving. It doesn't even matter who they have on a night in, night out basis. Dean Wade finally is coming back here. Before he got injured, Dean Wade was pretty much balling out. I mean, he started a quarter of the games, a third of the games last season. So I'm loving what I'm seeing. Isaac Okoro, 4-7 from the field, 0-1 from downtown tonight, but he's not a 3-point shooter. He's not even really known as a shooter at all. But if you're going to get 9 points and the defensive effort that Isaac Okoro is giving you every single night, you're looking good. Lauri Markkanen, 14 points, right around his season average. 5 of 8, that's the thing though. Yeah, he's 14 points. Maybe that doesn't blow your mind right away, but 8 of 11. Or sorry, that was Evan Mobley. 5 of 8, 2 of 4 from downtown, just 27 minutes. That's the efficiency that you need from Lauri Markkanen. And that's the efficiency you need from all of the Cavs players every single night, because they're very young and they're going to turn the ball over. And some nights they might not shoot the best. But for the most part, this Cavs team is extremely solid. So I love what I'm seeing from this team. I love watching them. And it's going to be a really fun season, man. I'm so glad I started getting into Cavs games this year because, wow, it's awesome. Very fun to see. Very fun to see for the city, for the fans, for the players, top to bottom. So that's it for today, guys. I got to watch this Rockets game. Second half just started. So that's it for today. Peace.